Hello, students. You are with Dr. Chandrakant. Today we are going to study our paper MED 401 Curricular Studies, Unit number 1 Introduction to Curriculum, Concept and Types of Curriculum. Today we are going to study the concept of curriculum. Etymologically, the term curriculum is derived from the Latin word currere, which means run or runway or a running course. Thus, curriculum means a course to be run for reaching a certain goal. In education also, students they have a curriculum and they should fulfill the goals of that curriculum. A teacher is like coach. He guides the students how to complete that curriculum and to reach the goal. So students also they have a runway to complete the course or curriculum. You see here, you observe the picture. This picture suggests uh, origin of curriculum. Curriculum means a race course. You see here some horses, horse riders. Uh, they are they are running or they are riding the horse to complete their goal or to reach their goal. So, like this, in education, we have also curriculum for a particular level. For example, primary level. For example, upper primary level, and syllabus is for subject. Curriculum is for level, and syllabus is for subject. Unit number 1, Introduction to Curriculum, Concept and Types of Curriculum. The first concept stated by Albert Oliver refers to curriculum merely as the educational program consisting of three important elements such as studies, activities, and guidance. Here, Albert Oliver says a curriculum is an educational program and it includes studies, activities, and guidance. Students they learns and teachers they guides, they helps, they assist to complete the course to the students. The second concept described by Phillips Phoenix is based on a carefully thought out scheme of values which constitute the aims and objectives or purposes of education. Here, Philip Phoenix says curriculum is a scheme of values and it constitutes aims and objectives and purposes of education. Through curriculum, through curriculum, students they can achieve the objectives and purposes of education. The third concept given by Hilda Taba looks at curriculum as the function of the public school. The list the three functions as she lists the three functions as preserving and transmitting cultural heritage, serving as an instrument for transformation of culture, and working as a means for individual development. So Hilda Taba focus here. He looks at the curriculum, or she says there are three aspects they are very important in curriculum. Curriculum preserves, curriculum transfers, and curriculum serves for as an instrument for transformation of culture. Through curriculum, we can transmit, we can preserve, we can serve our culture to the next generation. Uh, uh, Dear students, here is one picture or image. You watch very carefully. What is meant by curriculum? You will understand the concept of curriculum through this image. In curriculum, subjects at school, there are various subjects in the curriculum. and that subjects are permanent and embody essential knowledge. That subjects has knowledge, they are essential knowledge, they included essential knowledge, and those that are most useful for contemporary living. Those subjects, they are useful for contemporary living. And there is second aspect of curriculum, the totality of learning experiences. Curriculum is based on learning experiences. There are totality of learning experiences to attain general skills and knowledge and attain at a variety of learning sites. You can through curriculum, students they can experience various learning experiences, and through that experiences they achieve skills, knowledge, information, and they change their behavior. And curriculum also has one aspect, the questioning of authority and the searching for complex views of human situations. It also motivates students to question the authority and to search complex views on human situations. It it makes them able to solve problems. There is one another aspect. Curriculum is all planned learning for which the school is responsible. Curriculum is responsible. Curriculum, it is a planned document, and through which schools or school authorities they provide various learning experiences to the students. There is one another aspect of curriculum, what students construct from working. Okay, there are various tools to construct their knowledge through working. For example, the computer, various computer networks, example the internet. Okay, these are the various aspects of curriculum, and through this image you can understand the concept of curriculum. There are some another uh, educationists or psychologists, they have given definitions of curriculum. Arthur J. Lewis and Mead Ellis in 1972 defined curriculum as a set of intentions about opportunities for engagement of persons to be educated with other persons and with things, all bearers of information process, techniques, and values in certain arrangements of time and space. Here, they define as curriculum as a set of intentions. There are particular aims, uh, objectives of the curriculum, and through uh, engagement, through learning experiences of the students, they will uh, get knowledge, informations, and techniques and values through these engaged processes. There is fourth definition of curriculum. In the words of Cunningham, curriculum is a tool in the hands of artist, the teacher, to mold his material, the pupil, according to his ideal objectives in his studio, the school. Cunningham given a very literary definition of curriculum. Teachers, through curriculum, he can mold his students and to fulfill the objectives of curriculum in the school. So school is the place where teacher molds pupils according to the objectives and aims of the curriculum. There is fifth definition of curriculum. Oliva in 1982 stated that curriculum is a plan or program for all experiences which the learner encounters under the direction of the school. It is very simple but comprehensive definition. Curriculum means a plan or a program. Totality of experiences are included in the plan or the program, and learner he experiences that experiences in the school. in the proper direction of school authority and teachers and learned ones. There is sixth definition of curriculum. Carter v. Good in 1959 defined curriculum as a general overall plan of the content or specific materials of instruction that the school should offer the student by way of qualifying him for gradation and certification for entrance into a professional or a vocational field. Okay, Carter V. Good, he defines curriculum means an overall plan. It has a specific content or specific materials. Through that content, through that materials, a school instructs their students, and after getting instructions, students they change their behavior and they qualify after getting that knowledge, information, and skills, and they will be certified. They will given grades for entrance into a professional or vocational field. Schools makes them ready for occasions, professions through fulfilling the curriculums. Here, dear students, watch very carefully. You will understand the concept of curriculum. Okay, there is very funny picture is here. A race course. Here, students they are running to complete their curriculum's goal. After completing your goals, you will get certificates, you will pass, you will qualify. So Latin root race course, Wiles and Bondi 2011 state that for many students the school curriculum is a race course to be run, a series of obstacles or hurdles, subjects to be passed. Students should run, and there are various subjects. Subjects are like hurdles to complete that hurdles. After completing, after crossing that obstacles, after qualifying that subjects, students they will be passed. What another associations are there with race course? This is question for you. There is seventh definition of curriculum. Tyler and Hilda Taba, 1962, they both defined curriculum as a plan for action or a written document which includes a strategies for achieving desired goals or ends. Okay, what is curriculum here? It is a plan for action or written document. It directs teachers, it directs authority to guide students to fulfill the plan, and which includes strategies for achieving desired goals. Students they participate in the learning processes, and teacher organizes various learning strategies, teaching strategies, and they facilitates students learning, and after completing the desired goals, students they will qualify or they will pass or they will be graded according to their achievements. Okay, this is a action plan. Uh, there is eighth definition. Galen Slayer defines curriculum as a plan for providing sets of learning opportunities for persons to be educated. It is a plan. It provides learning opportunities for students to get education. Very simple definition. It is a plan to get education for the students. Tamer and Tanner, the ninth definition, defined in 1980, curriculum is that a reconstruction of knowledge and experiences systematically developed under the auspices of the school or university to enable the learner to increase his or her control of knowledge and experience. Okay, curriculum reconstructs knowledge and experiences of students, and through this reconstructed knowledge, schools and universities enable the students to increase their knowledge, their experiences, and they get the knowledge and experience after completing the curriculum. There is 10th and last definition of curriculum. The Secondary Education Commission, 1952-54. It is also known as Mudliar Commission, states that curriculum includes totality of experiences pupil receives through the manifold activities that go on in the school, classroom, library, laboratory, workshop, playground, and in numerous informal contacts between teachers and pupils. It is a very comprehensive definition of curriculum. A curriculum means a totality of experiences which students gets in the schools through various activities. Okay, he gets that experiences in the school, in the classrooms, in the library, in the laboratory, workshops, on the playground, and through these various experiences, it contacts between teachers and pupils. Okay, teacher guides, teacher motivates, teacher explains and teach them how to get, how to pass, how to learn that knowledge, and pupils they learn, they get the knowledge, they learn the skills, they perform, and they participate to complete the curriculum. So here are some key words or key sentences. It also explains the meaning of curriculum. A curriculum is the outline of concepts to be taught to students to help them meet the content standards. Curriculum is what is taught in a given course or subject. Curriculum refers to an interactive system of instruction and learning with specific goals, contents, strategies, measurement, and resources. The desired outcome of curriculum is successful or transfer and or development of knowledge, skills, and attitudes of students. Okay, dear students, watch this picture very carefully. Curriculum. What is meant by curriculum? Okay, curriculum is the amalgam of all these things. It is a combination of all these things. It includes all these things. You read, you watch, you read, and you remember. Curriculum includes all these things. These are the references I have taken from various sources. And dear students, today we studied the concept of curriculum. What is meant by concept of curriculum? It is a totality of experiences. Curriculum means to complete the goals through various subjects, through various experiences, through various contents. It has to fulfill aims and objectives of curriculum. Dear students, I hope you have understood well. Thank you. Thank you all of you.